Sassy Tay, where I am crafting all day with you guys for Craft Your Stash, but also sharing the backstory of all the business things and all the things, actually. So if you're watching the replay, today's videos are a little crazy, but you're gonna be okay. We're all gonna be okay. Okay, are you excited for this craft? I am gonna have to do this again without tea because this is so cool and I'm obsessed with these ears. So this, I don't even remember the name of their ear making page now, but they're on Instagram, Happily Ever Ears. I'll make sure I get you guys the answer for this if you guys are interested in these ears. Basically, I got them with no bows because they're perfect for interchangeable bows, the bows that I make. But they're 3D printed and they're interchangeable. So all about that life. If you don't have to bring a bunch of headbands to the park and you can just change out your theme. Like, I'm always trying to get as many pictures as I can with as many different ears as I can. So genius, right? So I ended up getting her ears that have the castles because I feel like that's a very staple like theme. And on the back it says the happiest place on earth, but I have them mixed up. They should be the other way around. So they look like this on the back. So blinging the back would actually be kind of cool because they're kind of funny looking on the back, but they're amazing on the front. And then I got the Cars Land ones. Well, they're Route 66 or Route 66. And then it's like V8, so they're cars, which I love the color of this. It's like flows, so I need to make a cute interchangeable flow bow for that. And then I got these ones because I thought they'd be perfect for blinging because there's so much blinging space, and they're Rapunzel, which I love Rapunzel. So we're gonna bling these ones today with the new Pixar purple, which is the color, help me out, Dot. And then I also got the Ferris wheels. So the California Adventure Ferris wheel. So I got the 2 parks and then another Cars Land one and my favorite princess. Even though I change my favorite princess about every time I mention one, I'm like, she's my favorite. So don't tell them that. We like them to think that they're all our favorites. Okay, I'm also gonna use E6000. I was thinking about making SVGs that work perfect with these ears. So if you guys wanna do this, let me know. And I will make some SVGs so that you can cut out the double-sided sticky to put on here. I just thought maybe that would be a hot mess express. Not sure. Do the ears glow in the dark? They don't, but I have some Star Wars ones I'll bring that Margie made me that do glow in the dark from, why am I blanking on your business name right now? I just have a lot in my brain. Willow's Only Hope, right? Willow's Only Hope, 3D printed ears, but we're working together to do some really fun things with 3D printing. Winslow's Only Hope, sorry, I suck at life. I also can't remember the name of this, and I shop from her all the time. Winslow's Only Hope, and she does 3D printing, and so she doesn't make these ears, and we're not even thinking about doing ears like this at all because this is like next level amazing. Maybe thinking about just having some files for you guys to make basic ears because I don't want to go crazy because this is her jam and she does this amazing, and she's come out with even more since I got these that are insane. So okay, there's a lag on the comments because I see a big old comment there and I don't see it here. Love the flowers behind you. Okay, there we go. I was able to order Heimlich, Bling, Bing Bong, and Carrera, but Dot was sold out. I can't wait to get started when the bling gets here. Right, I had a feeling that Dot, and I know the colors that are gonna sell out, so we'll have to restock them. But basically, if you were to get the entire Pixar line, you'll get every single color that we carry that's not an AB color, not a rainbow color. So buying the Pixar line is probably the fastest, best way for you to see all of our color of bling. It sucks that this one's sold out though, but it'll be back. Don't worry. We will make sure that we keep it in stock as much as we can. I ordered Carrera and Bing Bong, so pretty, yay. Bing Bong is so pretty. And then we'll be doing some other fun things soon with bling as well. yeah, I'm trying to branch away from doing like the basic colors anymore because who wants basic in their life? Okay, so the saga continues. Mystery box, what I call it, mayhem, charade. The mystery box charade. I was in melodramas growing up, so you might just have to see like a little bit of my saga. I was in Saga of Sweet Hannah Sue and Saga of Dead Dog Gulch, and I was like, Saga of Sweet Auntie Tay. No, that's not. We're not going to play that game. I am sassy. I'm sassy. Love the Star Wars glow in the dark ears. Would be awesome with the Star Wars theme you're gonna design for next trip, right? So we might have to have her get me some more. I also have another thing I'll be featuring tomorrow. Hopefully it gets here in the mail, that we could also do some Star Wars stuff with. And I think I think she had to go, but I think Julie, if Julie's here, she knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so anyways, moving on. If you haven't seen part 1 and 2, you could always catch up later because I don't want you to leave. But, and if you're watching the replay, watch 1 and 2. You don't have to, but okay. Mystery box charade. I have to make light of this because it's just funny. Some of it to me is just so funny because I'm like, this is dumb that this is even a thing. Okay, so Cricut had mystery boxes, right? And I had no idea because I jumped into the Cricut world and was like, I just like cricketing all the things. I don't even know what's going on around here. I'm new. So I get a mystery box. I knew that there was something about a mystery box. So I was like, I think they do a mystery box. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's in it. Nobody communicated with me. Nobody told me what they were. One just showed up on my door. And I was like, oh, this is a mystery box. And again, all these videos on the internet for you to witness in the timeline that I'm talking about. So if you need proof, if you're like me and you're like, I need evidence that this is real, it's real. It was a mystery. It was a mystery. I was like, oh my gosh, what is this box? There's some funny things that come out of this. I'll remind me of the 12 boxes if I don't mention that. I've talked about it before, but so this box comes to my door and I'm like, what the heck is this? And so I'm like, oh, it's a mystery box. I like open it and there's all this Cricut stuff in it. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. I didn't order this. I didn't request this. Interesting. Maybe someone got the wrong order. And then I was like, I'll just unbox it. And so I go on the internet and I, again, have not heard from Cricut for a while. Just doing my weekly video, keeping it cool, making lots of money for them. Oh, I'm using a syringe, by the way, with my E6000. And I typically will find syringes that have lids, but these ones don't, so I just use a little piece of tissue because it'll dry out real quick. But it helps if you don't have the small jars. And also, I haven't gotten fusion tack or whatever. I need to try that. Yes, it makes a big mess. And this is how I've been blinging since I was 16. I actually used to get syringes and needles, but I ditched the needles because it was too fine tip. So yeah, I totally forget to tell you guys that I do this in syringes because now I typically just get the smaller tubes. Okay, and we're using dot. Everybody up to par on what we're doing. I'm not gonna really explain the craft or how to bling. We're just gonna bling and spill the tea. Okay, speaking of tea, I need to have a drink. This is not like that kind of drink. I gotta be able to drive if I need to go anywhere, so it would be a fun day and probably would get me in a lot more trouble, but anyways. On my list to try now. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, hey, Katie. Welcome, Katie. She is one of my new creators. I'm super excited for the creator team. If you guys haven't seen the announcement of who's on that list, Instagram. They're over there. Okay, so mystery box shows up the door. I'm like, what the heck is this? Let's unbox it on the internet. Because at the time, I was going live like all the time with everything. All good. So I was like, let me just show the internet. Like, look, Cricut sent me a box. So I get on there. And I don't want to call them sharks anymore because it's mean. But the people who I met at the Cricut Mountain Makeathon were also becoming more prevalent when comments were coming in. I was like, oh, that's who that is. Who's always like really sending some interesting comments on my videos. So I'm opening this and they're like, why are you unboxing this? This isn't even out yet. And I was like, oh, what? And then I'm like, I don't know what this is. It's a box. I think that it's a mystery box. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know when it comes out, but here it is. And instantly it's like, you can't talk about this until 7 o'clock. You can't do this. Put it back. Close it. Stop showing it. And I was like, what the heck? You remember it? You remember it? Some people even were here for this, right? Okay. So I'm like, what? Okay. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to, bye. I'll see you guys later. I get a call from Cricut. I only get calls from Cricut when I do bad things, and I've done a lot of bad things, but I didn't really get any forewarning of like why these were bad things. So get a call. They're like, hey, what's going on? Why are you unboxing the mystery box? I was like, hey, what's going on? What's a mystery box? Why am I getting it? Do I have a code for it? Is there a different link for it? What's the deal? And they're like, okay. So she had to like talk everybody off a ledge apparently, because they were like, oh my gosh, she's showing the mystery box. She doesn't come out till 7 o'clock. And I guess the whole team was like, call her now, tell her. So I just like to assume these things. I don't really like know exactly what was happening, because I've only really talked to one person, 2 people over there. And so they're like, take it down. You can talk about it at 7 p.m. PST. And it was Tuesday, and we all know that this turns into a debacle, because I was like, Tuesdays are not good for me. I still volunteer on Tuesdays today, like in current time. I was volunteering on Tuesdays then, and I've been volunteering on Tuesdays every Tuesday for 14 years. I'm not gonna not go to that because I have to be live. So maybe I'll film a video, maybe I'll go live. They were like, okay, well, you can talk about it at 7 o'clock. I was like, okay, I'll talk about it at 7 o'clock, whatever that means. So 7 o'clock comes around, and I'm at the post office. This video is on the internet, and I'm like, hey guys, this is the real mystery box video. I'm not sure what this is, but here it is. It's vinyl, it's transfer tape, it's whatever, you know, what used to always be in mystery boxes. So the world is happy. I promoted the first mystery box. I was like, okay, cool. Next Tuesday comes around, and, or no, they told me, they were like, okay, so basically you're on the mystery box team now. I was like, thanks for the info. That was nice to know. And they're like, so basically this mystery box will come to you, and you will talk about it, and you will put your link, and you will be able to sell it and make commission on it. And I was like, that sounds fun. That's cool. And they're like, they come out about once a month, so just be ready for them. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, is there any way I could like know ahead of time either what's in it so I can make a craft, or is there a way like maybe it can come a little earlier than the day of? No, maybe. We'll think about it. Didn't hear back from them. So next time mystery box comes around, 12, not 1, 12 of them show up at my door. It's like the scene from Santa Claus when the lists come. I was like, oh, I'm guessing this is mystery box day? I was like, what is this, 12 different mystery boxes? I don't even know. I came up with a great thing to use some of the stuff from these boxes. It had brown cardstock in it, and I'll tell you guys about it another time when I show you how I'm organizing my scraps. But I was like, what is this? So I open it, and I was like, maybe this is the whole next year's. Maybe they're like, here's all yours, have fun, craft with it, do whatever you need to do, and we'll promote it so creatively. I opened the first box, I'm like, oh, okay, brown, yellow, green, silver. Cool, that's an exciting box. I open the next one, brown, green, and there's window cling, so I have ridiculous amounts of window cling. I still have it in my hand. So much evidence. I still have it in my hands somewhere. I moved it, but so much window cling. So there's like 10 sheets in each box. That's 120 sheets of window cling, which I had to get real creative trying to figure that out. And it actually stemmed into a really cool video because I layered vinyl on top of window cling, and you could change out the decor. So anyways, it wasn't the worst. It wasn't the worst to have all that stuff on hand. But I was like 12. So I messaged them and I was like, okay, listen, I got 12. Do you want me to give them away? Maybe this is a giveaway? What is going on? Do you want me to ship them back? And they were like, you got 12? And I was like, yeah, I got 12. Somebody made a mistake. And they were like, okay, just keep them or give them away or do whatever you want. And I was like, I don't even think anybody's going to really want this box, but okay, I'll keep them, I guess, and just do something with them. So I had 12. So that was fun. That was the second mystery box that I was a part of. Great experience. Loved that. And then I started getting used to them. So they started coming out, and I kept asking, like, can I get them earlier? So I'm not a selling machine and I'm just opening a box and showing what's in them. That feels very annoying, even though they sell out in like an hour. The influencers were really protective of the time, and I'm fine with that because they sold out so quickly. And so if we were going to make any money off of them, we needed to be able to promote it right when it came out. Otherwise, you'd miss out on the commission and everything. And some of the influencers, that is their livelihood. We'll get to that later. But that was their livelihood. And later, I started using some of their codes when I left Cricut, because I was like, well, I want them to get, credit for selling these boxes, because I can't anymore. So anyways, the box came out, and then I was getting used to it. I was like, okay, be ready. It shows up about 3 p.m. on Tuesday, and then it goes live at 7 p.m. on Tuesday. And it was literally like clockwork. Once a month, I'd be like, oh, it's a mystery box Tuesday. I'm going to be about 20 minutes late to my volunteer spot because I got to promote this box somehow. So I would start going live like at 6:45 and talking and just hanging out, and then I would unbox right at 7. They didn't like that either. Cricut was fine with it. I cleared it with Cricut. I was like, can I do it like this? And they were like, yeah, that's fine. And I was like, because I really don't like being late to where I have to go to. And I was like, it really could be different if you just sent it a little earlier. Life would be a little easier. Anyways, and then so that happened. Whatever. And I got used to it. And then the month of mystery boxes happened. It started to get a little chaotic because Cricut realized they were making a ton of money on mystery box. I don't know why they did this, but basically Tuesday came and there was a mystery box at my door. I was like, cool, it's a mystery box. Next Tuesday came, there's a mystery box at my door. Cool, too. This was in November. All of this is still on the internet. Another mystery box came the next Tuesday. 2 mystery boxes came the next week. One was digital and one was a real one. Keeping us on our toes. It was really fun. It was like exciting. We were like, ooh, what's happening? The last mystery box, because everybody was so expectant of mystery boxes, completely bogged their website down to the point where they stopped doing mystery boxes completely. They stopped doing mystery boxes because they broke the internet, and we were left high and dry. They were like, we're not doing mystery boxes anymore. Good luck. We'll tell you when we do. And my audience looked forward to a mystery box video every single month. And they were like, hey, Tay, when's Cricut coming out with another mystery box? When's mystery box? When's mystery box? When's mystery box? Then it started to shift into, Tay, just launch your own mystery box. And it sparked ideas. And I was like, and all this time, Cricut not talking to me, okay? Not talking to me. I even sent out my negotiation letter on January 1st because we had like 6-month agreements. We never had a contract. But I was like, okay, I'm going to do a video every week for 6 months. This will be the pay, whatever. So I sent out my January one, and it was a lot more because I was like, I'm doing a lot. You guys are making a ton of money off of me. And I'm growing, and a lot of other brands are wanting to work with me, and I'm saying no because I'm so tied up with what you guys have going on. So if you want to keep doing this, I'm sorry, but I have to ask a little bit more. They didn't like it, so they were like, we'll think about it. Didn't message me, never got back to me. Still continued to do, my weekly video to keep it consistent with you guys. Okay, so we're rocking and rolling, no mystery box. Another month comes out, no mystery box. Another month comes out, no mystery box. So my audience is like, when is mystery box coming? And I was like, I don't know. And then they were like, we want a mystery box with HTV, because HTV wasn't a thing to put in mystery boxes for Cricut at all. And so I was like, oh, okay, we could do that if I start looking into wholesale. And I have we invested into a ton of stuff. I bought like 1,000 boxes. I bought tape. I bought all of the colors I wanted. I bought stuff to do projects with it. I bought the cutter. I hired a couple people to come in and help me for like 2 weeks straight to put together a mystery. It was so fun. It was the funnest time of my career. And life was still kind of crazy at home, but this was so fun for me because this is what I wanted. I was like, I want to be a part of being the creatives behind it. I had talked to Cricut, like I talked to them, they didn't respond, but like I had a bunch of ideas. I was like, can I go to Africa and bring a Cricut with me, and you guys can like maybe sponsor a video while I'm over there, and we could do like the mystery box in Africa. And like I just had all these really creative, fun ideas, and they just were not having any of it. So I was like, okay, cool. Well, I am gonna do this over here because I want to, and you guys are not talking to me, so all of that. So I did like the Africa project and a bunch of other fun stuff like that. We were not pulling boxes together in my living room. We had an office space, remember? So I had the office space, but the AC was out. It was about as warm as it is in here in the warehouse. I have AC in my office now, but the warehouse is a little warm. So we had a blast. Landis helped, Briley helped, my niece helped, my other nieces helped, my husband helped. He loved it. He was so excited. He was like the slicer. We had like an assembly line going. It was so fun. We actually have I have a recap. I'll put it in the reels. I need to find the video and put it in the reels because it's such a cool recap of our first sale out, of us packing the boxes, shipping the boxes. It literally is just like this huge stack of boxes that just disappeared because they sold out in 3 hours. It was so fun. It was the summer mystery box, and I still have all the projects I made with it, and it was all HTV, all of it, because I was like, I want to do what they want. And then I was like, that was a lot. I don't know if I want to do another one. It was so fun, but I was kind of done. I get a call from Cricut the next day, and this is when it all really goes downhill with Cricut. They were like, calling. So I was like, I think I did something wrong. I kind of knew I did something wrong, but they also never responded to me at all. And so I get a call and they're like, hey, you got a mystery box. I was like, no, I don't. It all sold out. Sorry. It's gone. You want one? Is that what you're calling for? And they're like, no, you did a mystery box. And I was like, well, yeah, you guys didn't do a mystery box, so someone had to do a mystery box. And they're like, well, we do mystery boxes. And this is where it gets really annoying. Like, it's about to get really annoying. You guys are going to hear some things that I think are so annoying to me. My one person that I communicated with got fired because of this. They fired her because of this. I don't know if it was because maybe like she wasn't communicating with me or whatever, but they fired her. And they hired 2 people to take over the influencer program and left them to clean up all of the mess with me. So not only was I talking to people who didn't know the background of what I was doing, didn't know my rapport, didn't know who I was even, was stuck to negotiate with me for the next 2 weeks. And we were on a call every single day because they were like, what do you want? We want you to stop doing mystery boxes and we want you to stop doing your products. And I was like, well, we had started Patreon, by the way. And so thank God, because my team was secure with Patreon, because I had 3 staff members at the time. And I was like, I have a staff now. Like, I can't just make willy-nilly choices. I have to keep the lights on for my staff. And this poor girl, we'll call her Francesca Battistelli. No, she's not. No, I was like, I want to go with the name that's like obviously not her. Anyways, new girl, Franny. We'll call her Franny. It wasn't Franny. So poor Franny is calling me every single day, and she's like, "Hey, so I talked to the team, and we're ready to move forward with you, as long as you never do a mystery box again." And I was like, well, I already kind of started thinking about the next one. I haven't done it yet, but I kind of have it in the works. And I was like, maybe I could brand the next one with Cricut. And she was like, maybe, let me get back to you on that. So the next day it was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. We just want you to not sell your products anymore. And if you do sell products, we don't really want to work with you. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm selling products. It's fun. It's great. I'm doing these. It's all good. The ears are from, does anybody know where these ears are from? I want to go to Instagram and find you guys the person now. So I follow a lot of ear makers. Aloha Ear Designs is who this is by. And guys, they're insane. She has a lot. Like, these are some of her older ones. She has so many cute ones. Aloha Ear Designs. Okay, so mystery box is just doing amazing on my end, but whatever. It's really ruffling some feathers. So basically, they were like, they tried every avenue. They were like, so listen, we don't want you to use the word mystery box ever again. I was like, I get it. Like, that's your thing. Yeah, you guys have a mystery box, but it's just 2 words and it's not copyrighted and all the things. So anyways, it was a mystery box. So I was like, cool. And basically we negotiated. I wasn't budging because they were like, guess what? We want to offer you what you asked for in January. And I was like, it's July. And guess what? I've grown like twice that size now. So we're going to probably have to renegotiate because that's what I used to do every 6 months. And I apologized to her on behalf of Cricut. I was like, listen, I was like, I'm sorry that you just got hired on with a company that would throw you in to do the dirty work for something you don't have any idea of. And I felt so bad for her. And I was like, don't take it out on Franny. Do not take it out on Franny. Franny's not her name if you're just joining. I'm changing names to protect the innocent. So I'm like, don't take it out on Franny. She's new here. I was new here. I had no idea. And so it wasn't cute. And I was like, Franny, I just gotta go. Like, I can't even, like, this is actually really solidifying the fact that I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to even be associated with you guys right now because this is really mean to do to another human being. And you fired somebody that had a livelihood on your team that I know for a fact was doing a great job. And she batted for me for a lot of things. Everything I got to do was because of her batting for me. And oh man, I took so many notes in this season where I was like, okay, I have products now. I'm gonna have to work with influencers. Let's take note of how to treat influencers, how to treat staff, how not to do things, how to do things, how to keep them happy because this is not cool. So I built my influencer program off of everything they did wrong. So that's cool. Thank you. The files will be up soon. Yes, we're working on them, huh? So, okay. And so then there was that. I basically nailed the nail in my own coffin with Cricut by saying, I'm sorry, you can cut my affiliate link. They were like, we're cutting your affiliate link. Knowing how much I was making. I was making a lot of money affiliating for Cricut. Thank God that I had other forms of security for my family and for my team, because I had put a lot on the line for this and I invested in my own mystery box and it was awesome. But sorry, Sam, just come back and watch it, okay? And so I'm like, peace out, Buttercup. I'm cool. I kid you not. This gives me so, like, I'm gonna cry if I think about it. And I have the box, I have all these things, but I'm like praying through this. I'm like devastated through this. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I'm taking such a huge risk here, like doing this, like cutting myself off from this company that I loved so much but didn't put any heart into me. And I kid you not, I opened the door to a box that says Auntie Tay all over it. All over it. Like, where is the box? I'll bring it for the next video if I see it. It's sitting around. I will never get rid of this box. It's an empty box. And I open it and I'm like, what is this? It's like a mystery box, but it's like my mystery box. And I'm like, who did this? Like, who made me my own mystery box? I do that. I make my own mystery boxes. And it's just the prettiest box I've ever seen. And I open it and there's all these little rolls of vinyl in it and all this stuff. And it has a message from a company who is like, we see you and we want to partner with you and help you launch products and make your life so much easier, because we know how invested you are into being crafty and creative. And we want to take the burden off of putting together a mystery box, and we already have all of it established. So we just want to come alongside you and love you and let you do the part that you do amazing, and we'll do all the work that we already do. I kid you not, as soon as I let go of the control of letting Cricut have any control over me, I was like, okay, God, I know you have this. And that box showed up on my doorstep. And this is a relationship with a company that I've had for now 3 years, 4 years, and it is insanely amazing. And it has shown me how you can do business and value people and not put money first, and then the money will just come. It's Expressions Vinyl, if you guys didn't know. Expressions Vinyl believed in me and is the reason why I can do so much. And they are fine with me just not even putting them in the limelight. They're like, you don't even need to tell anybody. We just want to help you and we want to partner with you. And I was like, so basically how I set up my product sales is I don't dip under Expressions Vinyl's prices, because I want anybody who's not my member to shop with Expressions Vinyl. And then anybody who is a member shops with me, and it still benefits Expressions, but I drop my prices below theirs so that I don't make barely any commission on my own products. They make it all, but it's just a fun perk to have for my membership. Like, it's win, 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 win. And it's just amazing. It's just this amazing symbiotic relationship that is just not going anywhere. And I'm so happy that I went this route and prayed through it and walked through it and all the things. And Expressions Vinyl is amazing. And if you buy your vinyl from anybody but me or Expressions, change it now. I just say, like, because I mean, they bought out Parsby. I used to shop from Parsby too. They bought Parsby, so if you ever shop from Parsby, like, they have them like covered, so they are a big contender. Little did I know, but by partnering with them, it was gonna open up another can of worms and put me on other people's radar. But I don't even care, because I'm opening up about it and I'm going to talk about it. And if you're any type of person who loves loyalty to customers and people doing business really well, Expressions Vinyl is the way to go. And if you want to continue to support them, being an Auntie member and shopping my products supports Expressions Vinyl. So you're supporting them whether you shop with them or whether you shop with us. So if they have a sale, shop with them. We have a coupon code as a member, so you can use that coupon code for 15% off anytime. But yeah, I used to talk about Parsby, and then they were like, oh, by the way, we own Parsby now, so you can just take that link and change it to an Expressions Vinyl link, and it's the same thing. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Just take them out, you know. But they bought them out. It was a cool thing. So Expressions Vinyl, amazing. Love them. Okay, so I got a bling because this stuff dries so quickly. So mystery box. So then I launched July's mystery box with Expressions Vinyl, and it was amazing. It was the back to school one, and it had the chalkboard vinyl and all the rainbow, so it looked like a box of color crayons. Like, it was just done to the level of what I wanted to do things. And then life got just kind of real crazy, like real crazy. That was all done in July. Obviously, July was the back to school box. Maybe it was August. It was July or August. And by October, death after death after death after death after death in my family. It was insanity, like insanity. We lost 3 people in 1 month span. And like I had said, we had kind of been anticipating 2 of those, and one of them was tragic. And then my mom's husband really started to take a turn in January, and we walked with him through his last 8 months of life with lung cancer. So it was a lot of survival mode, and we were renovating our house. So I didn't come out with any products. I just kind of left it for a while and left it how it was, promoted what we were doing, beyond what I could have imagined. Yes, I had no idea that it was all going to hit in 1 month, and then that was the month that I put up the one Christmas video that I was like, I only have this one video, but that's all I got. And it was, God had it. Like God walked before me and said, you need to be with your aunt, you need to be with your uncle, you need to be with your mom, you need to be with all these people. And I was okay, because I wasn't making money off of mystery boxes anymore. I wasn't making money off of selling Cricut products. I could still do what I wanted, and I had my office I could go to when I felt great and when I didn't feel good. And we had the Tuesday morning show where I chatted, so a lot of you guys got to know a lot of that stuff. It was a lot. It was a lot. And I don't know how, by the grace of God, I was even able to keep a business afloat. You guys are the reason. Like, you guys are the reason why I was able to just keep going in those moments, because it's you guys. So anyways, I just look back and I'm like, damn, I don't know where I was in life, but it was going, and I don't remember being there. Okay, so anyways, I left Cricut, and the mystery boxes stopped, and then they stopped for me too. And that's okay. I was okay stopping them, even though that was like the one thing they wanted me to stop, and I ended up stopping them. And I could have ran back and been like, hey, are you guys ready to work with me again? I didn't want to do that. They showed their true colors, and I was just like, at least I got to walk through that and realize, like, here I am struggling, and I'm so glad I'm not struggling and trying to keep this brand happy at the same time. And so that was a lot. That was a lot. And I got real frustrated over it, but I was fine. I was fine moving on. And then they began to they began to slowly cut other influencers, and that was intense. So let's just hang out for the rest of this and chat. And the next video, I'm gonna go into the me establishing my influencer program and what that has stemmed into. Actually, we're gonna talk about me establishing my influencer program. We'll talk about that. Then the next video after that will be when I got sick, and who's a part of that, because Cricut's gone now. Okay, Cricut came back. Cricut's coming back in the very end of the story for a little quick debut, but Cricut is gone. Like, they're out, right? But in the last couple months, they've made a little debut, so they'll be here in the end of the story one more time. Hopefully it's the last time, but guess who's back again. But anyways, we have another fish to fry in the next round. So let me finish blinging this while we chat. Any questions? Thank you, Laura. So you stopped when you needed to, not when someone else who didn't have your best interest in mind decided, right? And a lot of it stems into bitterness over me leaving Millennial Moms as well, because that was definitely an avenue I didn't want to leave. And I get kind of upset about that, because I'm like, if I would have left Cricut instead of Millennial Moms, where would I have gone? What would have happened? What would it have looked like? But at the same time, I still don't feel like that I don't feel like it was the wrong choice to take a break from that either. So I was bummed, because I was really in love with being on Millennial Moms. I was finally growing like an actual community. It's a lonely community on YouTube. One of the reasons why I nurture community so much with my influencers and connect them with each other, because it is lonely. And if everybody's out to get you, you don't know who to trust. And so my goal is to establish this foundation, be like, look, we are here for each other, and we don't have time for any of this. And thank you, Stephanie. Crafty Mommy Bees is here. She is one of my OG influencers, so she will remember when I brought this on and established the community with her. So the intense energy of 2020 and 2021 has really brought out a lot of change for many people. Good for you, taking time to self-care. Thank you. Yeah, this all happened before 2020. 2020 was the blessing year I needed in my life. I needed a year of slowing down and not running 100 million miles an hour and traveling. I was traveling everywhere for Michaels, for all the things. I love Michaels. I love Michaels. So I just was traveling a lot, and I was starting to travel for them. And Caesar wanted me to come out to Michigan, and like all these opportunities, and I probably would have jumped on all of them, and I probably would just not have had a year of self-reflection. And it is exactly what I needed. So, okay, I did the insides of them. I am such a slow blinger. Can you see those? They're blinged on the inside, but I wish I could order these in yellow because they would be so fun in yellow. But these are gonna be cute in the park, and I wanna bling the outsides of them too, but wow. It takes a long time to craft, guys. What do I wanna do in my next video? So we're going to talk about launching my influencer program and what that stemmed into. It's a doozy, like it's a good one. So I just bit the bullet and became an Auntie member. I love it. Wish I would have joined sooner. Thanks, Gina. You have nothing to miss out on. Yes, you'll have to catch up with a lot of those crafts, but we're coming out with new stuff all the time. Super easy to paint if you want them yellow. Oh, that's a great idea. I didn't even think about painting them. Maybe I'll paint the back yellow and bling the back of them yellow. That would be cute, huh? So then they're purple on the front. And then you could always flip them. Like they don't have to go this way. They can go that way too. Genius! I love you guys. You're gonna join tonight? Welcome. Yeah, and by no means am I trying to get you guys to like leave Cricut and only work with me. Like, it's not even like that. I'm in my own lane. My business complements having a Cricut. So, I mean, my products, obviously, probably frustrating that I have products. I get it, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Can you please mention the heat press name? The link did not work for me. It's in my Amazon store. It's the 8-in-1 or 6-in-1 or 5-in-1. They're the same thing. They just have more attachments. I'm actually going to be using it in another video. We're going to do that. I'm going to move into the air-conditioned room for a bit. I'm supposed to be on Amazon Live right now. Meet me over on Amazon Live. We're going to heat press up a couple things that I prepped for yesterday. And we're going to talk about, I don't know if I want to continue the story on Amazon Live though. I think I do. Yeah, we're going to continue it. How I established my influencer program and what I value and what I did and all those things. We'll talk about that because that's not very much tea and Amazon ain't about that. So we're going to go over there, heat press up the hat that I failed at yesterday, and then get it semi done, and then I have a bag and a shirt and 2 shirts to do. A couple things to do with you guys, and I'll talk about the heat press and you guys can see where it's at. So Amazon Live, shop, so there's a link in the description of this video. It is amazon.com/shop/Auntie. When I am live, it pops up to the top, okay? All right, I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna get ready for it and get everything set up, okay? See you guys in 10 for part 4. Bye, guys.